Welcome back to the channel, guys. You're joining us with mid-handicap golfer James Addy, where we're going to be doing a little bit of course management.
Yep.
We played a few holes last week. We actually played 4 holes and we tracked your score and you shot 6 over for 4 holes. So what we're going to do today is I'm not going to be playing actually, it's just going to be James playing.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you, my view on things. So basically putting an old head on young shoulders, because you're quite new to golf, aren't you?
Yeah, COVID golfer, so
You've
pretty
been
new.
playing a few years.
Probably 4 now, I think.
I've been playing 20 years, and there's that good old saying, you can't put an old head on young shoulders. But that's what we're going to do today. We're going to see if it can improve your score. So you're going to get 6 shots, and we're going to see how far we can get. So if you play well, you never know, we might get 18 holes in. It'd have to be a very good round. But we're going to start on exactly the same hole, the 4th hole here at Huddersfield Golf Club, and see how far we can get you into the course with only 6 shots.
Okay.
Hopefully we can get you past hole 4.
Fingers crossed.
Right, so we're going to tee off on the 4th hole, par 3. It's about 180 yards uphill, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh no, we're going to go for yellows, aren't we? We need to keep this the same as last week.
Yeah, make it the same.
Let's go walk to yellows. Okay. I think we need to get a distance at depth for the green, so the front and the back.
Okay.
All right, so if you could zap the front edge of the green. Oh, have you got your watch on?
Yeah, so watch is saying from here, 135 to the front.
Right.
148 to the middle. 162 to the back.
So let's think about that then. So 135 to the front, did you say?
Mm-hmm.
And 162 to the back.
Yeah.
So that's quite a big depth for green, isn't it? And I think for a mid to handicap golfer, you've got to use that to your advantage. You can pick a club to land in that area, right?
Okay.
What club would you be picking to land in that area? What can carry 135 and what can't it go 165?
Probably a nice controlled 9-iron, I think.
A 9-iron. So that's definitely going to go 135, are you sure?
Yeah.
Right, well, we're going to go with that then. It's your kind of like desired ball flight. What are you trying to achieve? Are you trying to hit straight, fade or draw?
I think I naturally fade the ball.
Yeah.
So I'm probably a bit steep.
Right.
I'd like to hit it straight, but won't we all?
So I think if you're someone who fades the ball, you're certainly better teeing off to that right-hand side at tee.
Yeah.
So
Why is that?
Why? It just creates an angle for you, so you're aiming away from the trouble on the right. Obviously, if you're someone, your bad shot's a slice, you're then sort of aiming away from that trouble, and then it creates more room for you in a way.
Okay.
So you're not kind of looking at that area to the right. So yeah, I'd certainly, if you're someone who fades the ball, I'd look to sort of tee up more towards right-hand side at tee box.
This right-hand side, okay.
I think then you could possibly aim at that bunker on the left and vision what you're trying to do a bit better, You've got a positive vision because you're fading it into flag off the bunker off the left then.
So is that what you do before you visualise the shot?
Yeah, rather than sort of starting left side of the tee, because then you're having to kind of like, you're almost aiming at the bunker and then you don't know how much you need to fade it. I don't know. Get in the comments, guys, if you understand what I'm saying here, but it's easy to shape into flag, I reckon, from that right side at tee box. That's how my eye sees it.
Okay.
I would be able to commit to aiming at that bunker more from this side at tee box and feel a fade. Whereas if I'm there, then I'm almost feeling a push slice. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean there. Okay then, let's give that a go. So aim at that bunker a little bit. I'll get there.
I mean, that's perfect shape. But you told me that we're going to go 135 yards.
Yeah, I didn't envisage hitting about 2 inches behind the ball.
I mean, just looking at James's shot now, he's got to land that sort of 90% of the way. So, what club you got?
56.
56.
That's my most lofted, so try and open it up and...
Well, let's play percentages. I mean, I'm going to be honest, James. We're playing mid-handicap golf. You don't have to go for this pin here. Okay. I'd like you to sort of feel as though you're trying to go a bit more for middle at green. Right. Carry distance. So let's not under club here.
Don't under club.
No. So we're trying to. I want to get you playing 18 handicap golf. So I want you to not attack this pin. If you try and attack it and you come up short, we're looking at a 5.
Right.
So don't be too greedy. Aim more to left at flag. Aim more middle at green. And try to select a swing length that's going to guarantee you that middle portion at green, and give yourself a putt at par still.
Okay, yeah, no,
So
good
just
thinking.
trust me, follow my instructions tonight. I know you're tempted to probably go for it. I know a lot of you guys at home would be as well, but let's play some basic, simple 18 handicap golf.
It's the middle of the green, just
Yeah.
left.
Unlucky, not your best strike, so you've finned it a little bit. It's gone a little bit to back, but the process, I think, we're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, not an ideal start, but let's see if we get you 2 putts.
I don't know if the camera picks it up. This looks like it's going everywhere.
It is, it's downhill, it's fast.
Okay, pick a line, commit. Yeah, I like that. Ridge of that hill.
It don't look too bad for weight. Very good touch. Well done.
Gives me a chance.
Well done. Great
I'm happy with
rescue.
that.
You looked hungry for that one. Well done.
One better than last time.
521 yard par 5. I think we've got some numbers on the trees. I mean, you hit the perfect shape for this shot, don't you?
What a nice big slice.
It's a bit of a fade you play.
Yeah.
So again, I'd sort of aim, we're going to start on right side at tee box. You're going to
Okay.
pick a number and try and play off that. So what do you think is a comfortable number for you to cut off?
Probably 3 and let it turn.
Number 3, I would say so as well.
Yeah, 2's probably a bit far left, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Let's go for that. Let's commit to that. Visualise your shot. I mean, I think you carry on, James. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm just talking to the camera. I think course management wise, where it's really going to come into play is when James gets himself into trouble tonight. It's how you get out of trouble as a mid-handicapper that's going to make the difference to your scores. And I think your shot selection inside sort of, 15, 20 yards, that's what's going to make the difference for James. But he's one better than last week.
For now. Positive, positive. Okay, 3, commit to it, turn it.
Great drive, well done. That's fantastic.
Sit.
James's ball, he's got so unlucky there. He's just overran the fairway. Actually, that's number 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you've managed to cut it off number 3, but probably didn't cut it as much as you normally would actually.
No, it was a nice strike, but
So what would you be thinking from that lie then?
being honest, I'd probably want to put some loft on it. I'd probably be thinking an 8 iron to try and get it in play.
Right, go and grab your 8 iron. This is the best trick in the book. This is something you're going to learn tonight, guys. So, how many practice swings do you usually have out of that lie? Normally, what would you normally do? What would your practice routine be before you hit that ball?
I'll be honest, I'd probably stand here, maybe think about chopping at it because it's in the long.
Right, well, get yourself in long grass.
Yeah.
A good sort of 6 foot behind ball. And I want you to play some committed swings so you can get a feeling of what that lie's like, how the club's going to react in that grass. So now you're starting to learn a little bit what's going to happen. It's probably going to strengthen your arms up, strengthen your grip up. You're already preparing for this shot to know what's going to happen. 'Cause so many people get in that lie, James, and the club just twists in their hand because the grip's light. They're trying to grip it like they're off a nice shortcut fairway. So it's a really tough lie, this. So a few good practice swings in that long rough are going to
I can
get
feel
your
it
arms.
is it wanting to go
It's
left?
wanting to close the face, yeah. So you've got to sort of, that's it, feel that like grip and control the club face as you go through.
Okay,
All right.
let's commit to that. Do I need to aim off right or anything? Or?
I would definitely aim right off because if anything, the club's going to want to close a little bit. But it's more about that club face control on the follow through, having that little bit tighter hold and maybe cutting your follow through off so you can really keep the club face from twisting. Unlucky. I mean, we can go through all the process. James, you're a mid-handicap, you're still going to sometimes not execute the shot well,
Yeah,
aren't
yeah.
you? But the thing is that you learn from tonight, so that when you get in these positions, you go through the right process. We're not saying it's going to work, you know, make you Tiger Woods straight away. We've got some swing work to do. I think for guys at home, it's good to sort of follow and see the sort of course management that a lower handicapper would do, you know, and how they'd sort of approach these shots. Got 215 to front, 250 to back at green. What's the layup to the bunker?
It is 201.
To the front bunker?
Yeah, so the watch says.
I think the percentage shot here is then to hit a club that's definitely not going to roll out to 201.
So we can get the lip of that bunker.
Because, you know, if you're hitting a fairway wooding or anything like that, you're potentially going to get one of these greenside bunkers. I think it's such a low percentage shot. Obviously that lie as well, it's not the best. So what's that lie looking like? Can you get?
I'm going to put some loft on it again, I think. That's what I want. So maybe an 8 iron and leave like a nice wedge.
I think a good 8 iron. I mean, you hit an 8 iron about 170, don't you, on a good
On a good one.
So 170 should leave you about 50 yards in.
Okay.
Good strike.
Got up there.
Good layup. I thought we were going to creep it bunker then.
I did.
Right, James, I want you to go through this process of sort of looking at depth for green. So what you got to front of green?
54.
54 to front. What's to back?
86.
86. So again, I mean, pin's pretty central. We need to be getting a club that's definitely going to go 54 and not fly 86. It just makes it easier to club. Some people don't know exactly how far they each club. But when you think you've got that 30-yard gap, it makes club selection a bit easier.
Okay.
So what sort of shot are you thinking of playing?
Well, 56 goes about 90.
And what worked back at green?
85. So if I take some off
you're gonna have to, you can't hit a full 56 in, can you? So this is where your swing length's going to come into play a little bit. So what's your full swing look like?
It's a full swing. I'm up to there.
And that goes 90.
Yeah.
So we don't want to get that far back.
Probably.
Hands just, maybe hip. And let's just go centre at green. Let's play conservative. Lovely shot. Sorry if you had some fireworks from group in front. Great shot. I'll tell you what, you've got a par putt. Steady. I think after your second shot, a 6 is not a disaster, is it? You've got to look
Definitely
at it,
not.
Look at it that way.
Definitely not. I think straight away you're dropping a shot there, aren't you? So
yeah.
Talking about it like I've got a 6. We've all seen me miss these.
Well, yeah. Good point. Get that line lined up right. I think when it comes to sort of like putting, as we're doing with James, he's lining up now with his ball, and then he's trying to get square to it, so he's concentrating just so much better on these short ones. Well done. A 6 is not a bad score after that second shot.
100%. I'm pleased with that, actually.
We're still on track. And I hate to be that kind of guy. So James just said I hit a 5 iron, you know, like obviously last time, so that's what I'm going to hit this time.
Okay.
I want you to just get into this process of measuring things. You should be looking at your landing area all the time. So that bunker, what is it to carry the bunker, first of all?
So, well, it's definitely not that. You're enjoying having this, aren't you? How far?
Yeah, no, it makes things a lot simpler. So I want you to laser the tree trunk that runs through the centre of the fairway. So you run out. That's the distance we can't get to. Because you should have about a 40-yard sort of like run out area here.
268.
And then the to carry the bunker, is it about 210?
202.
202. So that gives you like 60 yards. You wouldn't think that from here, would you? If you look at that,
no.
You think, oh, there's barely any room behind that bunker, but you've got like 60 yards. So what club can you hit to carry 200 yards? Or you lay up at the bunker. It's one or the other.
I tell you what.
But you've got to make a decision.
4 iron, because I'm not nuking a 4 iron 268.
Right, well, let's go 4-iron then. But
Okay.
if you hit 4-iron, you can't, you've got to go at a line that's not going to bring that bunker into play if you miss-hit it.
Oh. Go, go, go.
Well, the process is right, and that's all we can work on tonight is the process.
Yeah.
And let's see how far that gets you.
230 to the flag.
230. And you're sort of carrying, you know, you've got out of bounds right, some trees here obviously that you've got to carry. You're going like sort of across, aren't you?
I think if I was picking it,
Yeah.
I'd be probably thinking either a wedge or a 9-iron over them bunkers and then giving me
Yeah.
a chance to get...
I completely agree. I think this bunker that's like the left side of the fairway here, I think you need to go over that line.
Okay.
And I think probably like a wedge, if I'm being honest with you.
A wedge.
A wedge, yeah.
So what have we got to that bunker on the left? Yeah, 111, so...
111, and your wedge definitely carries 111.
Yeah. Yeah. So just a nice...
It's
nice
downhill after that bunker, so it's going to kick forward as well. I just think if James were to button a 9-iron, there's a chance he could run out to the other side. So I just feel like a good wedge, you know, he carries that about sort of 120 usually, and it's downhill. And an easier club to hit, you know, one of his easier clubs in the bag. Lovely strike, fantastic, excellent.
That's gone some, hasn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's warming up as well, isn't it, which is going to make a bit of a difference to your carry.
Yeah.
But that's why sometimes it pays off to not be so aggressive all the time.
Yeah.
You know, because that's landed soft. Let's see, you're probably only going to have about 40 yards in. So these pins are really tight today, aren't they? They're really, really tight. You've probably got, what, 30 yards? What's Watch saying to front edge?
25.
25. So what sort of swing length do you feel like you'd need for this one? Have you done much on swing length with your wedges?
No, not at all.
No, that's
Nothing.
what we need to do then, definitely. So you should be able to know like what swing length you need. You know, if you think about a clock face,
Yes.
you're thinking about where the head goes to on the clock face. It's going back to 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
Okay.
And if you go like 10 to 10, 9 to 9, 8 to 8, you should be able to then, you know, get some carry distances.
And that's how you build the control
That's
into
how
the
you
wedges.
build, yeah, but build a control with your 56 rather than just guessing. So, I mean, look, if you can try and land it sort of somewhere between the flag and the front of the green,
Try my best.
yeah, but not too short. Let's not be too aggressive. And if you can get some pars on the way, even better.
Come back down.
But I think if we're getting playing to 18 every time, like bogey golf, by being a bit more conservative, his handicap's going to come down.
Hopefully, that's the aim.
Yeah, I mean, you can make pars, can't you? The problem is there's that many doubles on your card.
Yeah, it's the doubles, and I hate getting triples nowadays, but
Yeah.
they happen.
So if you're wondering where we're going with James, we're trying to get him to single figures, and this is, you know, really the start of the journey where we're trying to get his course management right, thinking, you know, the right process to help him just play to his handicap, first of all, to get him, you know, feel a bit more confident in yourself, like, you know, you've got a process, you know what you're doing, but then obviously like skills and coaching is going to start to be given to James for you guys to watch as well, and, you know, see if we can help, because that kind of shot there you played is like a simple form of something you've learned, isn't it?
Yes.
There's
Yeah.
many ways to play that shot, and the way James played it, we're never going to stop, because you're a bit of a sort of driver, handle driver of the club.
Okay.
The ball flight was kind of strong. You didn't get it landing very soft, but that's what a lot of mid-handicap golf looks like, because the skills have not been, you know, they're not there, and that's what we're going to do in this series.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to learning them.
So 2 putts, James.
2 putts.
We'll get you a bogey. And I genuinely think you can get as well. I genuinely think you can get to a single figure handicap, otherwise I won't be doing this series with you. Because you've got some really good attributes. You've got great strength, you know, and power. You can hit the ball a long way.
Yeah.
You just need to learn how to control it a bit more and, you know, get a bit more finesse.
Rein it in a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, tiny bit of swing on this at the end, I think, but makeable. So there.
Go on. Oh, get in.
Yes.
Well done.
Paying off.
It is, yeah, well done.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
You definitely look a lot more confident with them like puts inside 8 feet.
Yeah, well, that's been working on the 3 foot, got to make 3, 6
Yeah.
foot, make 3, move back lag put from 12 to 15 foot into a box.
Yeah.
So I'm happy when one drops on the course.
Good. 3 over through 3. We're on path to potentially get 6 holes in here,
Hopefully.
which is better than 4.
So I'm going to go through and try and absorb what you've just said there about
Yeah.
going through that process. So making sure I've got a distance to the pin. Yeah, 145 to the back, 129 to the middle.
So I think here, like obviously, if you look where the pin is, there's nothing for long, is there?
No.
There's absolutely nothing for going through the back. There's nothing for going short. I think you've got to maybe go for that portion of the green, a bit more to the left of the flag,
Yeah.
and potentially just aim at middle distance. So what's middle at green?
128.
1 to 8. So you some sort of club that's going to be landing like 130. And I don't mean finishing 130, I mean landing 130. So what would you hit? Because 130 is certainly going to carry the bunkers. What's the bunkers to carry? About 120?
If that, yeah. 110.
110. So we need about a 130 club.
I'd be thinking wedge.
Right. Yeah. I'm happy
A wedge,
with
a
that.
nice strong wedge.
Yeah.
Let's give that a go.
You're teeing off to the right hand side of the tee box.
Yes.
Think about your start line that you want to aim at and where you want it to finish. So visualise setting up to your start line.
Okay.
I think if I was you with your shape, it'd be the top of the back of the bunker there. You know, the one at the back?
Yeah.
The top right back. And I'd sort of cut it in off that.
Right, let's give that a go. So there.
Lovely shot.
Just gone straight, hasn't it? Okay, it's in the bunker.
Lucky.
See what the sand game's like.
You could have eliminated that bunker if you'd have known it weren't going to go more than 135, but
Okay.
I think that must have gone 140, 145.
Yeah, well, it was 150 to the back, wasn't it? And we've
Yeah.
yeah.
So, but you know, great shot, fantastic shot, but we needed to be there.
I think obviously new clubs as well. Maybe
Yeah.
a gap in session would be.
It's no criticism, James, because a lot of people out there that probably don't spend enough time, you know, on distance control.
Yeah.
So you know, it's just a learning curve, and we'll get there. But yeah, if you can try and get that on green, take your medicine.
Yeah, plenty of green to work with. So let's.
Course management wise is a bit of a difficult one with skills. I think it's a case of we need to see what James has got and look at his strengths and weaknesses. I think anywhere on green will do. Well out, that's fantastic.
Go in.
Tremendous. Wow.
Happy with that one?
Wow. God, we could be here for 9 holes tonight, guys. Where he's going.
We got enough daylight left.
I know. Well, we might not have enough battery on buggy actually. Well done.
Oh, that's a good up and down. That I'm
3
happy.
over through 4. Now we're on better side of things, aren't
Yeah,
we?
yeah.
Fantastic.
Better than last time.
Right, this is one of them where you're going to get full send, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. It's a nice wide fairway, this one. But being completely honest, because it is a wide fairway and a big target,
Yeah.
I can be tempted to really go at it, and then I'll lose a bit of control. So I'm going to try and smooth one down there tonight,
Yeah.
I think.
I think definitely, you know, tips for tees, make sure you tee up to this right hand side, pick your start line and visualise what you do, you know, the shape of shot you're trying to hit. So where do you feel like you want to start the ball?
Probably where he's walking now.
Where that man is?
Yeah,
He's
because
about there.
I tend to hit it left to right.
Yeah.
Can
So
get it down.
You could do with a target that's not moving really.
Oh,
a
it's
bit
gone
cutty. We need
right,
to
right.
keep an eye on that one. Keep an eye on it. Glue your eyes on it till it's landed. Have you got a landing area?
Yeah, I've got an idea, but it's It's thick down there, isn't it?
Yeah, well, do you want to hit a provisional?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Probably best hit a provisional.
Oh,
Found his first one. What do you think of that lie?
well, I'm just happy to find it. if I'm
Well, yeah,
completely
fair enough.
honest.
But what are you thinking, like wedge or?
I think just getting it out in play is the
Because-
big one, isn't it?
You know, you cannot get to the green. It's impossible from that lie.
Yeah.
So I think if you strike a wedge as well, I mean, what's that first bunker on left-hand side, distance-wise?
161.
So you can't get wedge there. That's going about 130 into 135 carry. We're into wind as well. I think that's a sensible shot. Aim at that with your fade.
We're better off taking maybe 48 wedge. Something with
I don't know.
a
I
bit
mean,
more
it's
loft.
not. I mean, you could if you want to bring both and then have a practice swing with both clubs. Get a feel.
Okay, there it is. So
A couple of practice swings with each club in that thick light, like rough.
somewhere similar. That's down grass.
Yeah, what you don't want to do is do it too close to the ball. You don't want anyone saying you're testing, you know, like you're improving your lie.
Yeah, 48.
That's the swing you need where grass comes up after it.
Right. Okay. So let's do better than we did on
5.
5.
Well out.
Yeah,
That's good. Excellent.
happy with that. Take that all day long.
As much as I want you to do well, won't mind some tea tonight as well. How far you got?
78.
78.
73 to the front on the watch. So
Well, you said did you say 90s, you're 56?
yes.
And it's into breeze a little bit, isn't it?
So,
So I
nice.
bet you're not far off a full 56, if you know your distance as well.
I think we've already established I don't.
This could go 106. So because it's like really tucked in at front, you don't want to start getting too cute. I think if you hit your 90-yard carry, then you're going to be safely, you know, on green, aren't you?
We're not talking about any zip back or anything just yet.
I bet you it'll stop pretty quick. So it's nearly a full swing, full length swing, but just don't get the beans. That's nice. Great shot, fantastic,
I'll take that all day long.
fantastic.
It's downhill, so I'll probably leave this one in, I think.
So James gets 21 shots here at Huddersfield Golf Club. It's quite a tough course, isn't it? So
Yeah.
he's off 15. By the time he's done, you're getting about 21 shots. You won't be very popular if you're playing like this.
Yeah. But I think it's what's the slope here? 146, isn't it? So it's pretty
Yeah.
difficult.
But you know, we've not even attacked tonight. We've just played pretty conservative.
I just want to get. I don't want 2 shots on any holes anymore. That's
Yeah,
where I want to get to.
Well, I feel like that's what we're sort of we're nearly eliminating. Steady, steady. Ooh.
Oh. Ooh, that was quicker than I thought.
I'll grab camera and get a different angle.
Had a little peep.
Well done. Is that 4 over now?
4 over.
And how
Yeah.
many holes we played? 5.
5. Yeah.
So when they made the 10th hole here, which is 276 yards and a dog leg left to right, I think they must have been thinking of you, James, because this is absolutely perfect for you.
You've said it now.
If you're at the right club, so I want to know what the run out is. So these trees here, you know, at the top,
Yeah.
because I think that's probably your start line. And we already know that sometimes James can hit it straight, especially when he on an hole that's left to right. It's weird, really, but whenever he's got a left to right hole, he doesn't always get his left to right. It's crazy. So what's that?
236.
236.
You see that clump of 3 trees?
Wow.
One just in the middle.
And how confident are you you're a fairway or a hybrid?
Not at all.
You're not at all.
No,
Long iron.
not particularly. I'm more comfortable hitting drive on
Right,
this
okay,
because
well-
of that left to right.
Well, we're going to have to play a percentage shot. So we're going to go with a high percentage shot, which is your driver. You like your driver.
Yeah.
let's aim at that tree then, and let's just hope you get your natural shape. If you don't, then we're going to be in a little bit bothered. But sometimes, like, I'd rather you play a club that you practice with and you're confident with than just hitting a club, you know, like, for the sake of hitting it because it goes a certain distance if you hit it well.
Yes.
So what I'm saying, guys, is play your high percentage shots, the ones that you practice, they're comfortable. Sometimes, you know, your playing partner might say you need to play a chip and run here, but if you never practice a chip and run, how can you execute that?
There's plenty of room
Course
out right.
management's great if you know how to play the shots. Great shot. You've certainly got your shape.
Yeah, it's be absolutely fine there, I think.
It might have even missed on right side, but it's long enough to be over and, you know, obviously past the ditch. And that is a monster drive, James. I mean, what did we say? We're about 280, 288. So you've hit that about 270.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Obviously, you need your most lofted club. Again, I want you to think about swing length here.
Yeah, so the pin's right at the back.
I mean, if you went on this line directly at the flag, what's your landing area between the flag and the bunker? It's not a lot.
It's not loads.
So what I'm sort of trying to say is can you aim a bit to left at flag? Because then you've got a lot more run out behind, you know, like... If you go on the line of the flag, you probably only... How far you got past the flag if it goes wrong?
Not far.
And what if you go like over this left corner bunker? Is it a bit better, more run out?
Not particularly. It's tucked away in that back left-hand corner.
Yeah.
So you reckon go to the left, yeah?
Well, I would say, you know, you need to go over the bunker. You know, obviously you are a mid-handicap, so you're capable of playing this shot, but don't go straight at the flag. Aim between the edge of the bunker here and the flag, so sort of round about here.
Okay, got you.
I would say.
Let's.
It's a bit short to carry, and also it leaves you more like of a run out behind on that line. So is this a shot you've practiced, or are you making something up?
No, so this is the one you showed me about coming straight back.
Yeah.
And then getting tucked in and getting that loft on the club.
Yeah. Okay. Well, make sure you use a long enough swing then that's going to get you past this bunker.
So,
that's it. Be confident. Unlucky.
That's mid-handicap golf.
Yeah, look, mate, that's mid-handicap golf. We're not here to sort of portray anything else.
Yeah.
And we'll work on these skills. There's a lot of work to be done. Anybody that's watching you swing as a low-handicap golfer will tell you you've got a lot of work to do on, like, pitching, you know, and, like, around green.
100%.
But that's what we're going to move on to. So, anyway, it is what it is. Let's see if we can play a bunker shot like you did on that par 3.
Well, I'll take it right now.
And this is kind of probably quite true, because sometimes you hit such good drives and then they're wasted, aren't they?
Absolutely.
I mean, from there that should be nothing but a par. Should it really? You could have chucked that on green with one hand.
Oh, that's not a nice lie, is it? Just get that weight left.
Well out, tremendous again. I tell you what, your bunker play is fantastic.
Oh my God.
You're going to get your par after all, aren't you?
Just about. I'm doing it the hard way.
So this is to stay 4 over. And we're through 6 holes. That was the goal really, weren't it?
Yeah.
We didn't mention that, guys, but we were saying tonight 6 holes, bogey a hole, we'd have been happy with that.
I don't think I can be relying on them.
You can't, but do you know what? It's rough and smooth in golf. Like you probably shouldn't be duffing it into a bunker from there. I'm not going to lie. With a bit of practice and coaching, that ain't going to happen anymore.
Oh, I'm looking forward to the day. Got 154 to the pin.
Yeah.
142 to the front, 168 to the back.
So 168 to the back. It's downhill, isn't it? It's downwind a little bit. And what's your front distance?
142.
142. So I think obviously if we aim to hit a club at 142, Then you've got the downwind and the downhill to sort of help. I think you're going to get to the middle at green.
Okay, I'm probably looking, in my head, a 9-iron.
A 9-iron?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Lovely shot. We're going to zoom in on this one. You could have knocked the pin out here on this. No way. Oh. Do you know what, James? I'm not sure how long we can go on tonight. It could be time to pick up and have a bev.
That sounds good to me as well.
Let's see if you can make this. You did have a bit of zig on it, didn't it?
Yeah, is that it?
I mean, we weren't expecting this tonight. I mean, 7th hole now in, aren't we? And potentially could get a birdie here.
Yeah, it'd be nice, but I mean, I'm not far ready for a pint.
And I'll tell you another thing as well, guys. This isn't down to just me, right? This is down to you being a lot more settled in all your club choices. You know, like when you sort of take the time to think about what you're going to do,
yeah,
this is what happens. It's like, it's not just a case of, it's like a case of how you feel, you know, over the shot. You've gone through a process, so you know that you're standing there, you're visualising what you want to do, and when that process is right, then this sort of occurs more often. It's not a coincidence.
Happy days.
Do you want it in or out?
Out's good for me, thank you. Pulled it.
Okay.
Just a poor putt, that one.
Settle yourself, get your line, and treat it as much as you would a 30-footer. One more hole. One more hole. One more hole. I think we're going to have one more hole.
19th.
Oh! I thought you'd missed it.
That would have made it entertaining. Back to normality.
Right, so what we're going to do on this last couple of holes, or last hole, is James is going to play, and I'm not going to give him any course management, but we're going to review at the end of each hole, you know, what you possibly could have done better, or, you know, whether you've done it perfect.
Yeah.
You know, obviously there might be a situation you get yourself into that we've not done tonight, and, you know, obviously we can talk about it afterwards, but we'll actually see what you do.
Yeah, sounds
good. See how you would do it.
So I'm thinking, because of the massive slice I'm playing,
yeah,
not far off hugging the right hand side of that tree.
Okay, yeah.
Because everything slopes right to left.
Yeah.
So if we could put a cut onto that bank, hopefully it'll stop nice.
Yeah, okay.
And then, is this where I inevitably hit it straight now?
Well, it's not what I would have put in his hands. Wow, that is a bomb. That is, you know, it just doesn't get any better than that. No matter what level you are, that's as good as it's ever going to get, buddy.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Fantastic. But let's just have a look at the length of this hole. So it's 421. Yeah, to be fair, you can get there in two, can't you?
Yeah,
You know,
I think so.
You can get there in two. Honestly, guys, there's a lot of you that won't have played Huddersfield Golf Club, but if you have, how ridiculous is that drive for someone who's getting 21 shots? That is insane.
I'll take that one, I'm happy. So guys, I've got 139 to the back, 125 to the middle.
Yeah.
Pins at the back. What are you thinking, pitching wedge?
I'm not getting involved, am I?
Okay.
You've got to think about the front distance as well.
117. I'm going to go 48 because I'd rather be short than long.
What does a full 48 go?
Probably around 125.
125, okay.
Or do I go soft wedge?
And what does a full wedge go?
Probably up to about 130, 135. So
and what did you set back at Greenworth?
139.
And the maximum this will go is what?
135. So I've answered my own question.
Your own question.
Thought you weren't getting involved.
But that's the process. That's if you go through that process, you start to answer the question for yourself, you know, and then you can commit to your swing that you've got the right club. I think if you'd have gone 48, you'd have swung your arse off and miss hit it.
Yeah.
So at least now you can just put a nice full swing on it. Lovely shot. A little bit to the right.
Oh, what a bounce. Got a chance of a 4.
Just on that right side here.
It's the only birdie I'm getting today.
What were you gonna? What's your lie looking like?
I think it's sat up. Yeah, I can get something under that. Yeah. So what I was going to ask is, with a glove on round the green, would you take it off? Would you leave it on?
Oh, I mean, it's a preference, isn't it? I mean, I've been known to even put my glove on sometimes. I'm not so, you know, I don't know. Some people take it off for a bit of extra feel. I don't know how much extra feel you get from taking it off, but get in the comments, guys. I mean, what do you think? Do you put with a glove on or off? In terms of chipping, I think, yeah, test it, see what you think, see if you enjoy it more, get a bit more feel.
So just going to run off and just go right to left a little bit, so.
Great shot. Oh, come on.
What a day. What a day.
Tap it in. Tap it in. This is ridiculous. I've never seen you play this well.
Well, that's because I haven't.
I know. Seriously. Unbelievable. Do you feel more confident tonight, or?
Yeah, I've been to the range once this week, played on Sunday. It's now, what, Wednesday, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I feel like there's a bit of continuity there.
Yeah. It's actually starting to go dark. We literally thought we were going to be playing maximum of 6 holes, didn't we?
We did.
And
Well, one shot hole.
I think we literally could be on our 9th hole next. We've lost count.
Oh, that's a good 4 on here.
That is an unbelievable 4.
Yeah.
An unbelievable 4. Not a good 4.
It's not often I do that in a comp, so I'm over the moon with that.
We're going to play one more hole. That buggy is been on red for like 2 holes now, and we're just really pushing it, aren't we? We never expected to get this far.
No.
So final hole, 13th, par 3.
143 to that pin. It says 150 to the middle, so probably about right.
And what's the depth of the green?
We've got 162 to the back. So I'm thinking a 9-iron is a play again.
By the way, on the last hole you played it perfect. No, I mean, you're obviously high in confidence. You're not visualising things as an 18 handicapper after where you're going, and you've sort of played there, your driver. You think potentially when we get an hybrid or something in your bag, or a long iron that you're comfortable hitting, you might just aim at that tree. It's a bit more of a safer shot. Make sure you hit the fairway, play it as a free shot. But do you know what? Like, I can't. What can I say? You've superseded me.
Right then, so
what are you hitting?
9.
And what do you set front and back is?
So we've got one. I think it was front of the greens 134.
Yeah.
143 to the pin.
And you can definitely carry this 99134.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your start line?
I'm going to go left edge of the green.
Right.
Probably where the left edge of the path is, where the long grass is, because I've hit that fade tonight. So.
No problem. This is just ridiculous, James.
Well, I'm having a day.
See, it doesn't matter about it coming in straight, it's coming in sideways, but you know, if you actually play with you know, what you've got, it's so amazing what you can actually do, isn't it?
Yeah, don't fight against it, I guess.
Just don't fight against it. You know, as a mid-handicap golfer, play to what you do. And obviously with lessons we can try and improve on that, but you know, best thing is you're making the most of what you've got tonight.
100%, mate.
And I think if more mid-handicappers did this, they'd play better. Are you wanting it leaving in because it's downhill?
Yeah, please.
So again, I know you might be calling me Mr. Negative in comments, guys, but you know, all right, have a go for it, but just be cautious. It's downhill.
Yeah. In reality, if I was to walk off with a 4 and a 3,
yeah,
on these 2 holes, I'd be absolutely buzzing. It's a bit downhill. This it's going to travel a bit.
the course management would be completely different if I was sort of doing this with a low single figure handicapper. But we're talking about somebody that wants to consistently break 90 and, you know, get more sort of low 80s. And this is just more of a approach that I'd take. Never. Oh, I thought you got it. So that's 4 over. I'm sure that's 9 holes we've played.
I think it is.
And how many pars have you had in a row then? Or
4.
did you have a birdie?
4, I think.
I've lost track. No. So, wow, that were amazing. Unbelievable. I mean, I expected we could take you further than 4, and I were expecting a bogey and all tonight, but you've superseded it. And I think, you know, I don't know if you've got any feedback from that, but I think from what I've seen tonight, and I remember when I went through the same process, I went from probably picking the distance to the flag, but then when I started to pick distance to front and back and I could commit to an iron, knowing I can get there and can't get through, that's when I really started to hit more greens.
Yeah.
That was the key for me. But yeah, I mean, how do you feel?
Yeah, well, I'm buzzing with that. That's as good as I can play, really.
Yeah.
So probably a bit of an anomaly there. But there's definitely shots where you've talked me into the right process, following the putts, playing to the shape, picking an aiming point, visualising, all these kind of things that are starting to piece together, and hopefully that's what's going to take me lower.
Definitely. I think if you go through this process, it's going to be interesting to see how much you can actually improve in competitions now.
Yeah.
Like by being a bit more structured and not rushing into just hitting shots, thinking about swing lengths and, you know, that kind of stuff. But yeah, first time out, positive.
Yeah.
And you know, it's no coincidence, James. You know, you're probably thinking, oh, I've fluked it tonight, I've done well.
Yeah,
I've done way, but it's not a coincidence. Trust me, guys, this is not a coincidence. Going through the right process helps you produce these sort of things. So
yeah, thank you very much, mate.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching, guys. You know, I hope you've learned something tonight, something that you can take on board for your next round of golf. And you know, let's see what we get up to next. From what I've seen, I want to improve your shot selection around the green. Yep. I want to work on, you've looked like you've tried to flop a few shots tonight and technique's not quite great. And then sometimes you've tried to flop things when you don't need to, or you've like opened your face to play it off your front foot. You don't need to do that. I mean, 10's an example. You didn't need it to go really up in the air.
Okay.
You could have played that more like back foot. You've got 58-degree loft, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
58 your wedge?
56.
56.
Yeah.
You could have just opened that a little bit and just played a normal pitch and it'd have been fine.
Okay.
But you'd kind of tried to play that Phil Mickelson shot and then it went in bunker. Anyway, I could go on, but we'll be back and we'll start to work on your skills.
Cool.
And try and improve your score even more. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Go and check James Addy out on Instagram as well. He's growing a great profile on there. And we'll see you in a few days' time. Bye.
Bye-bye.